the second. He's always the second late. Got boogers everywhere.
He just cleared his nose.
Bro, we were in major danger.
My life just
That's.
flashed before my eyes.
Oh.
That'll be the next highlight video! Kevin! You!
And you're great.
That was talking to, he's a stoolie. I talked to him beforehand. He said he was going to do this. Wow, that was impressive. That was our cleanest knockout of the night. I would say that's a guy who's not afraid to come back tomorrow.
I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride.
Kevin McMahon here live in a boxing ring in Hickory, North Carolina with Cowboy Kevlar, Kevin Williams. Baddest man on the damn planet. What are you doing before you're boxing? What's your lifestyle right now? What's life for you right now?
Life right now is workout, bunch of soccer. That's about it currently.
And was that what you were doing before you were boxing, pretty much? Kind of same deal?
Yeah, I mean, by work and workout, it's pretty much being here. I'm either hitting bags or hitting the weights, so maybe I'll hop in here, I'll spar from time to time, but it just depends.
And why'd you choose boxing?
Because I played a lot of team sports growing up, but I never, you can always put blame on everybody on your team and whatnot, but it's never an individual, and I always want to do something individually. And so boxing is where it was at. It shows your toughness, your grit, your hard work, and that's pretty much why. I want to be in here and get after it and not look like a pansy pretty much. And that's why I had to come in here. And growing up in Hickory, we didn't have this. And so they opened this up. It was an easy choice. Sign up, be here. I can hit bags. I can hit people. I can hit the weights. So I had to do it.
Do you feel like where you came from, the way you were raised, made you want to box a little bit more than the average person?
I'd say so. I had an older brother, older sister that kicked my ass every day. So
Your sister kicked your ass?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, more tomboy than me. So, yeah, we grew up. I mean, we were wrestling fans growing up. We do every wrestling move we could. We fight on the trampoline. We fight over who would get front row in the car, whatever. Fight over every small little detail possible. So, getting my ass kicked a bunch, I figured, why not try to kick somebody else's ass?
So, fast forwarding, jumping way forward, Barstool, sports media company, for the common man. They don't really do it the way you're supposed to do it, and I think that kind of couples with you. You don't do it the way most people don't make their boxing debut on a pay-per-view show that it's commissioned, but it's not WBC, it's not amateur, it's its own entity. Walk me through the thought process of, you've seen Rough and Rowdy a few times, and Barstool's Rough and Rowdy is coming to Charlotte. What kind of goes in your mind? I have to do this.
Pretty much. Well, they started out in West Virginia. I'm a huge stoolie, so I said, man, how can I be a part of the stoolie nation and whatnot? And see the Twitter saying Rough and Rowdy is coming to Charlotte. I said, holy here we are. If I don't sign up for this, whenever I'm 40, 50, 60 years old, I'm going to look back at myself and be like, why? Why didn't you do that? You had to do that. So pretty much when they came to Charlotte, it was signed, sealed, delivered that I was going to do this, because watching the other Rough and Rowdies, it just looked like a bunch of rednecks out there kicking the out of each other.
And you're like, kicking the out of each other, redneck. I fit all those.
I'm from Hickory, so this is pretty much where I need to be.
Right.
And I said, man, these guys get gassed after 1-2 minute rounds. I said, I'm in phenomenal condition. Like, I can do this. So it was a no-brainer. I just didn't expect the madness that would occur with it.
Barstool fans are very fanatical. Was there tailgating going on when you got there? Kind of like, okay, this is a lot more than I thought.
Uh-huh.
And they're fired up, and they kind of know they might see you have a bag with you or a box. They're probably, is anyone talking to you before you go in?
Oh yeah, well, I'm thinking to myself, I want to go drink with them. I was like, damn, I actually want to be a part of the crowd. This looks awesome. I mean, everybody's just shotgunning beers already. When I pull up, I said, this is like a college tailgate or something,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it has sort of like a fraternity type aspect to it, you know, and like a lot of bros just going down there chugging beers, wanting to see knockouts. So it was awesome.
So is that fire you up walking in? You're like, I know I can supply that.
Oh yeah. I was very anxious, but also at the same time eager and focused.
So what was the name of the guy you faced, the jabroni, the first guy?
The Kurt the Hurt.
Kurt the Hurt. The most impressive thing about Kurt the Hurt was his escort. What do we call that guy?
Oh, the White Don King.
Yeah, the White Don King was the best.
Himself.
The White Don King was the best part of the whole.
I
the whole
totally
thing.
agree.
So you get that assignment, and what's going through your head when you get Kurt? Like, and when I said Kev's a lot bigger than he looks on that video, he doesn't look that big. You're huge in person compared to me. I'm very nervous, and being this close to this guy. But please don't hurt me. Kurt the Hurt, he looks massive in that video. He looks huge. So when you see that video with Don King, because it's really well done, the White Don King and them, they got the fur coats. It's really well done. But you're thinking it's just funny. You're not nervous. That doesn't intimidate you.
No, I mean to me, when the promoter said, "Hey, I got a video for you to check out. Do you want to fight this guy?" I just don't want to be a pussy and say no. It doesn't matter who you are. I'm gonna step in with you, and we're gonna go toe to toe, man to man, and may the best man win. So nervous, not really. Just excited, eager, focused. And knowing that he's a lot taller than me, I had a game plan focused on that, and I knew I could beat him if I stayed to that game plan.
So I was hoping they were introduced as Hickory's heavyweight. I think that's the world's greatest. That's the world's greatest compliment. There's a lot of fat guys in Hickory. No, I'm just kidding. So let's go. We're in the ring. We're in the ring with Kurt the Hurt. And you're looking at him. Have you seen Kurt backstage before any of this?
Right.
You see him in the dressing room at all?
Right, yeah, we see him in the dressing room. And he looks determined. He looks focused. He's a cut dude, and there's no doubt about it. But I'm thinking to myself, man, he is skinny. Mm-hmm. He's tall, but he's skinny.
He looked the way they had a fur coat on him. And he kind of pumped his chest out in the video. Mm-hmm. He was kind of walking back and forth. And he looked great. He looked great in the YouTube video. And then, especially in comparison to you have that heavy jacket on. It's kind of hot where you're sweating a little bit. So you looked very small comparatively to him. But you both get in the ring. You're kind of light frame, two kind of skinny guys. So you're in the ring with him. You're looking across the hall. The White Don King yapping like a chihuahua. What's going through your head?
Yep. Kick his ass. That's it. All my friends, family are there. They're screaming, kick his ass. And all I'm thinking is, everything I trained in here to do will pay off now. Trained for 4 or 5 weeks. I said, you're way more conditioned than him. You're way more focused than him. You know what the game plan is. Now execute.
You get a knockdown seconds into the match. Mm-hmm. Are you thinking it's over? Or what are you thinking? Are you thinking I got to kill this guy now?
That knockdown is pretty funny because we both almost throw the same exact punch. And he hits me. And you can see I take out just a little step back. But I feel his power and I say, man, this guy he's not that strong. I've been hit with way, way worse. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking, man, I can eat some of his punches all day and really rough out on him. So I'm thinking, and he fell to my punch? I didn't even throw that hard on him. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, I got it already. I know this is mine.
So his hardest punch, in my opinion, you're going to tell me right now. We don't have to worry about rumor and innuendo. You can tell me. What's the hardest punch you take in the whole match? I think I know which one it is. Is it when you're clinched in with the referee and he does a sucker punch? Is that the hardest punch you took the whole night?
Actually, it's not. I think it's that first punch.
Okay.
I think that's the one where I go, shit, man, what are you doing with your defense? Your left wasn't up to even block it. Man, that was a pretty good punch, but it wasn't that bad. The cheap shot, it just nicked me a little bit. It wasn't that bad. And that just kind of pisses. It doesn't hurt you. It just pisses you off. It's a love tap, and I'm just like, this guy. Trying to throw in it whenever he can, whenever the refs definitely break it.
Yeah. Where's the guy from? Do we know?
He's from Charlotte. I think he went to UNCC.
Okay. So does he have a large contingent there? What's your reaction when you come out? Are you hearing boos? Are you hearing cheers?
It's funny because where a lot of his fan base was at, right next to him was my fan base.
Right.
And my fan base they don't say the kindest things.
So they're from Hickory for crying out loud. From
yeah,
Don County, they're gonna let it fly.
So they're just yapping at him. The White Don King is like posted up, kind of close to the ring. He's talking all this. Really, I can't hear much. I'm just so dead set focused that I tune out everything. I'm just dead set, so focused, so determined because there's just so much on my shoulders. I don't want to lose because my family's here. My friends have been supporting me. There's of people watching on pay-per-view. You can't lose.
So, why can't you lose?
Failure. Fear of failure.
And you don't want to fail.
I don't want to fail. There's too many people that supported me throughout this whole process that if I lost, it'd be such a massive letdown to them.
Tell me about the second round, that knockout, fight's over. Tell me about that. Tell me about that ending. Because in the video, like watching the fight, didn't really even land it that well. You know what I mean? I'm not trying. I'm not trying to hurt my feelings because
you're right.
It really didn't land that well. But you beat him up so well during the whole fight. But when it finally lands, he was just done. He had no chance.
I don't think he wanted to eat any more punches.
Yeah,
because he was eating them all.
Do you think he kind of voluntarily went down too? Do you think it was like, okay, here I go? He's like, I'm falling. I'm not gonna stop.
I just don't think he was used to getting hit like that and having hands like that. Because I didn't. That wasn't my hardest punch thrown in the fight, and it was right on the chin. It wasn't even on the temple. So I think he was about done eating enough punches. I don't think he was expecting to fight what he fought that night.
And let me be clear, we would love to go to dinner with the White Don King. We have no hurt.
I love him.
Yeah,
I think he's great.
Yeah, we'd love to go to Olive Garden with the White Don King. What's going through your head as soon as it's over?
Can't believe I did it. This is awesome. Check it off the bucket list. This is one of the best feelings I've had in a long time. And it's electric, right? And I'm prancing around the ring like I just won the Super Bowl. I put up a grand post that I was retired, but even Brett Favre retired a couple times and came back, so there's always a chance. As long as I'm in here and I'm still sparring, there's always a chance.
You're not going to stop sparring. You're not going to stop working out.
Can't.
So what do we got to do to get you to West Virginia? What do we got to do to get? Where are they next? West Virginia? Have they announced yet?
They haven't announced the fourth.
That's their headquarters. That's their stopping grounds.
Right.
What do we got to do to get you on the next Open Rowdy card? Do you think they want you back?
I think they would want me back, and I think I announced the retirement probably like 2 days afterwards, right? Because my hands were hurting, my neck was hurting. I got plates in my hands. I got 2 plates here, 2 plates here. I got a screw in my wrist, so you hit faces a couple times, they start to hurt, And so my hands are hurting. I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to do this now. But fast forward a month later, that itch starts to come again. That itch starts to come.
I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope ride. Wearing my 6-shoe, riding my pony on a cat and drive. Stealing a young girl's hearts, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy.